Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It's Sunday, indeed. I'm a little discombobulated. I'm not quite ready to stream, but I'm not in the right headspace, but we're gonna push through. I've been doing house chores, and then I spent the last 4 hours trying to build my PC, which you can see over here. Uh, it's still not done, and I just noticed right before I started streaming that one of my fans is in upside down. So I need to flip that around. Anyway, I forgot to put a notification in my Discord. So unless you have notifications on YouTube, you would not know that I'm going live. But I have all these random things. I have little zip ties for cables on the computer. I have cables over here. I don't know. I'm a mess, but we're gonna get through this. Hey Heather. Hey YouTube work wife, Mademoiselle Scythe. Thank you for reminding me to post a notification. So yeah, it's an interesting day. So this morning, first, this morning I noticed on Instagram that Brittany had posted on Instagram. So before we get into Amber's video, um, they did go by fast, Mademoiselle Scythe. I was trying to quickly shove some dinner into my face. So, but we have a couple of posts from Brittany on Instagram that I took screen caps of this morning. And this first one says, "Someone forward this to Amberlynn Peed." And there's music playing in the background. I'm not gonna pull up her actual Instagram and play it. Uh, ooh, charcuterie. I'll probably get some summer sausage and cheese later tonight, maybe for a snack. But Brittany the Leo is saying, "Someone forward this to Amberlynn Peed." And then her post says, "I don't cheat, and not because I can't, but because I don't want to be a reason somebody stops believing in love. And I definitely don't want to be the reason someone stays awake all night crying. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm grown. And at this big age, cheating is immature and disgusting. 100%. And then down here, I think this is supposed to be lyrics from the song that was playing, but it's ooh, 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 I despise you. So, first of all, Brittany, you should send this to your wife because your wife is the one that cheated, not Amberlynn. Amberlynn was single. It was your wife that was married to you that decided to continue the relationship with Amberlynn that you initially encouraged. Oh, yeah, let's message Amberlynn. Let's fuck with her. Tell her that we're only married just for financial reasons, that we're not really married, that we don't really have a relationship. So, bitch, please. Shut the fuck up and sit down. You have no room to be doing any of this shit. And you say you're grown and cheating is immature and disgusting? Amberlynn Peed, like that's not immature? Come on now. Just fucking ridiculous. Get over it. You and your wife are divorced now, and it's your own fucking fault. It's your own fucking fault. And if I remember correctly, Erica had cheated before. And allegedly, Brittany had also cheated on Erica before. So come on. And then her second. Hey, Lizzie R. And then her second post was a little community spotlight from her YouTube channel, is what this looks like. And it says, weekly highlight of your most engaged audience, subscribers, including your top commenters. And she's all like, well, looky here. Because it's Yo Mama. So I guess she's trying to be like, oh, look, Amberlynn's favorite channel is commenting and interacting with my channel. Ooh. I went to her channel and I was trying to look through some of her videos and comments and things to see if Yo Mama had commented on anything. And I went through 3 videos comments and I didn't see anything from Yo Mama. But we can look here because there's some interesting things. That is the wrong button. There we go. So this is Brittany's YouTube channel. So first, let's take a look at her community tab post. So 6 days ago, she's like, I'm just over here like, and there's like a little countdown clock or a little timer or something. And she's up here on a cliff. I don't know. So, but I don't believe Yo Mama has commented on this. So this person says, Amberlynn, get over it. I don't think Amberlynn's the one that needs to get over it. She's been over Brittany and Erica. This person says, so why you needed, so you needed your very own look at me moment, huh? You are a non-factor at this point, but you chose to reinsert yourself. Why? And then Clever Teacup says, are you lost? You're commenting on my community post up in my business. Also, newsflash, I've had a YouTube account for, I don't know, 15 years. If I post anything, that doesn't mean it's about Big Back. Everything is about my comeback. Life after Big Back, if you will. I don't know if you can wrap your little pea brain around that or not, but you should definitely try. This person's like, But also, on her YouTube description up here, ALR survivor, native North Carolinian. Favorite quote, those who live in glass buffets shouldn't throw stones. So she really is making this whole drama that Erica and Amberlynn, her whole personality, it seems, the last 6 months. And again, Erica's the one that cheated. I don't know why people always do this. They always blame the other woman when Amberlynn or the other woman in any of these situations aren't the ones that are cheating. Maybe they didn't know the person was married. Maybe they did. But for some reason, that person always gets blamed when it's the person that took those marriage vows that needs to be taking the blame. But they get a pass. And then here, so she's taking a poll for leave them, open them. And idle hands are the devil's playground. I kind of want to open these, but I also kind of don't. And she has 2 Instagram messages from Jordy and 4 or more from Amber. This was 3 months ago, and these were 8 weeks prior and 7 weeks prior. So this would have been, so 3 months ago from now. This was posted, let's see, that would have been like end of October maybe. And then 8 weeks prior, 7 weeks prior would have been like August, September. So back kind of whenever all the drama was happening at like like August time frame. It looks like maybe early September. This one says ALR survivor, and they're laughing emojis. You and Erica started the manipulation first. This one says she doesn't want to accept that. You wanted to get Amber and you got. Um, these messages look months old. The tea is cold. Uh, they're months old, but the conversation last had would be her replying to why she told Erica to stop paying the bills, which I just bailed myself out of. Thank you, Amber. People tend to gloss over that part. I've had to put together the pieces of what happened and what they both done, what they both did, or have done. But I haven't even talked about that. I currently am still trying to fix. It is disgusting. So what is old news for y'all? What's going on is what's going on in my current life. And just uh I don't see anything from Yo Mama though. So if Erica told, or if Amber told Erica quit paying the bills, and Erica did, that's kind of on Erica. And then this is something about her family. Uh, the hell with Big Back ALR. We've got some major poop going on in North Carolina. I'd like to do a live and talk about the hurricane and the things that aren't being talked about. It's insanity over here. And then got sent this lovely snippet today. I haven't watched any reaction channels, but this one's almost too hard to pass up. And it's Amberlynn Reed's Hectic Hunger for Love. I don't know who this is from. But uh it looks like 4 months ago, who would have known it takes so freaking long to get phone records? Finally having the ability to watch all the videos I refuse to watch. Separation and divorce. And my dance with dating someone more cuckoo than Big Al coming soon. Um, and then, yeah, stuff from back on the during when it was going on. And then her videos. She only has like some shorts and some lives. But the only live she has is the one from 5 months ago. And then this short here. Answering questions from reputable channels. Hey girl, I just saw your comment from a few weeks back saying Alexis was married and Amber broke up her marriage. So this is apparently Brittany saying that Alexis was married. I don't recall ever having that confirmed or not. And then it looks like she's saying, so she claims she was married way back last year when all this first began, or at the very least in a relationship she had been in for a long time. And Big Back was talking to her relationship wise. And it says, hey girl, Alexis did admit that her and old lardass were talking. Whoops, back up. The name calling is just immature and not necessary. And her, whoop. Alexis did admit that her and Amber were talking in her Q&As, but she didn't mention she was married. Alexis is a hot mess. I tried to tell everyone, lol. So I don't know. I haven't either. I haven't either, Heather. Yeah, it's just, it's a mess. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing to gain. Looks like your middle school group chat trauma, Lizzie R. So, yeah. So even like 6 months on, we still have Brittany posting things about Amber and basically saying that Amberlynn ruined her marriage, which she did it to her own fucking self. She really did. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and what she won was a divorce. I'd be a really good school principal or HR rep. I don't take any BS and call people on their shit. I do usually. I don't think I would. I wouldn't want to be a principal. I wouldn't want to be around kids all day. But I don't know. So for people that are all like, "Oh no, Brittany wouldn't have done this or that," Brittany's over this. Obviously, Brittany is not over everything that happened because she's still making posts about it. So, oh, why do I have this up twice? Oh well, not important. All right. But we do have, and also I still haven't seen any comments from Yo Mama on there. I think it's the other way around, Mademoiselle Scythe. I think you're the one that keeps me in line. So we have a video from Amberlynn today titled "Shutting Down Mentally and Sharing Emotional Childhood Photos," and it's going to be a vlog. So this is before the breakup. They broke up on January 26th. And this should be, I don't know, around the 21st, 22nd, somewhere in that time frame. Unless she took a few days off. So, let's, take a look here. Oh, thank you, Heather, for posting, because I had forgotten until Scythe messaged me, so. I feel bad if I tag everyone on Discord. I don't want to bother people, so I don't want to be. I don't know. But we do have this video from Amberlynn. So if you do happen to be new here, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So all that being said, let's go ahead and find my right button to click here. Yeah, Heather, she had quite a few videos. She's definitely ahead. We'll do a volume check.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today is January 22nd and I just wanted to come on here and update you guys.
I can check her volume myself as well.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So
alright, should be alright. Alright, January 22nd. So we are 4 days before breakup. Yeah, Heather, it's your Discord. I'll add everyone every time. It's a notification. I know, I don't know. I don't like to bother people. Alright, she sounds pretty down in this little video so far.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today is January 22nd and I just wanted to come on here and update you guys because in my last vlog, like, I was going through mental health and I still am. I'm trying not to let it, like...
Going through mental health, what? Mental health issues? I mean, we all have mental health. It just depends if it's good or it's bad.
Get in the way of my everyday life. Like, I really do just want to rot in bed, but I'm not going to allow that. So I did get up, you know, do my daily things, and showered, put on a little bit of makeup.
Tedo says, or Tatus? Tedo? To be honest, both of them seem even worse than ALR. They both just seem like horrible people.
Because I do have quite a few cameos, so I am going to be actress Lynn, but you know, it's not really even acting. Like, I'm so appreciative of anyone who is actually like buying my cameos, because that's like your hard-earned money and I appreciate it so much. So I really want to like give my all, even though like deep within I am not doing the greatest. And last night I cut my hair. I have been doing really good with that.
I guess she did trim it a little bit, didn't she? She keeps it right about boob level. Tedo says, I'm amazed they stayed married for as long as they did. Yeah, really. Imagine the Amberverse destroys your marriage. I know, it's just... It's a little ridiculous. To get so involved in the life of some random person on the internet that it ruins your marriage because you decide to fuck with the person. And then it ends up backfiring on you just completely and spectacularly. Hey, Kim. Gonna make it rain lace. Oh, that's funny. And Heather says 100%. They thought they wanted to fuck around and found out.
That I do it every 2 months, and it's honestly drastically helping with my hair. For the longest time, like, I didn't cut it, and it's so easy, like especially when you have long hair, to just trim it yourself. So I took off a few inches and it just feels so much better. Also, since switching to Pantene, I have always stood by Pantene.
I'm surprised she hasn't. I'm surprised she hasn't tried something like Pros or something. Their marriage was already ruined beforehand, or Erica would never have strayed in the first place. I don't know. Some people are just cheaters. Breath Machine Pondu. We shouldn't give Amber a free pass here. She seeks out these Instagram relationships like a buzzball. Well, Erica messaged her first. Breath Machine Pondu. Amber did not reach out to her first. Excuse me. Erica messaged Amberlynn and wanted to get to know her, and basically told her that she and her wife were only married for financial reasons. So Amberlynn was going into this thinking that Erica was, for all intents and purposes, single. Now, once Amberlynn found out, oh wait, you actually are in a relationship with your wife, she should have ended it and been like, I want no part of this. But she didn't. Right, Breath Machine. She should have quit once she knew she was married, which is what I just said. But, she didn't seek out Erica. Erica sought her out. Erica and Brittany were in the car apparently one day driving and was like, ooh, it'd be funny if I messaged her. Oh, you should do it. So they decided together to fuck with Amber, and it ruined their marriage. Heather says, there's no free pass, but when a couple decides to troll someone and then it ruins their shit, that's funny. She can afford better shampoo. Kim says, partner and I together 12 years. She talks to plenty of people online, and so do I. We have zero suspicions about any nonsense going on, and I don't even read her chat, text, and other communications. And vice versa too, and we have all our passwords for just in case. Quick eliminate the criminal evidence of my debauchery. Yeah, I mean, if you have an open relationship, that's different. I don't know if that's what you're saying, or if you're just saying that you just talk to people just as friends. Um, Hard to believe Amber's story about the progression of the relationship. Amber was keeping tabs on Valentine even after she knew she was in a relationship. So a lot of this was also said and confirmed by Erica and Brittany. I have 2 videos on this situation on my channel if you want to go watch them. Uh, if you listen to the phone call that Brittany released, if you listen to the phone call that Brittany released that she had with Amber, Brittany looks like a complete and utter bitch, and Amber looks like the mature one in that relationship. And you can hear Erica whispering things to Brittany. So it's it's just it's insane. Because I don't even know, because even if Amber had been added to Erica's Life 360, Brittany would have known that Amber was in the group. So that's what I don't get. Because Brittany would have known that Amber had been added to it, unless Erica made a completely separate group with just her and Amber, which in that case, Brittany wouldn't have been in that group. I don't know about the 360 thing. I think she was joking about the burrito stuff though, because I don't know if at that point she knew that Erica was actually married or not. Amber didn't know shit until like 6 months into it. She didn't know until months later that Erica and Brittany were actually married. So you say she knew what she was doing. Erica and Brittany knew what the fuck they were doing, and they fucked around and found out. And Erica ended up catching feelings for Amberlynn, and it ruined her marriage. So you can try to blame Amber all you want, but this really sits squarely on Erica and Brittany's shoulders. They're the ones that started this shit, and they ended up getting their marriage ruined by it. Amber did not reach out to Erica first. Lots of dumb people, yeah. Let's see. Kim says, we talk to people and flirt with others, but we don't have an open relationship. Okay. Who the fuck cares? We all know that Amberlynn is desperate to be in a relationship. She wants to have a partner. She wants to be in a relationship. She wants to be loved. Erica gave her attention, and Amberlynn fell for that. Erica was trolling her, and Amberlynn fell for that. And then Erica ended up developing feelings for Erica. How is Amberlynn the dangerous person in this situation? Please explain to me how Amberlynn is the dangerous person when Erica and Brittany started this shit with Amber in the first place. And like Heather said, they fucked around and found out. Erica knew that Amberlynn was probably going to really start liking her and get feelings, and she entered in to a relationship with Amberlynn even though she was fucking married. And yeah, once Amberlynn found out, she should have ended it, but she didn't. And that is absolutely on Amberlynn. But the starting of this is absolutely on Erica and Brittany. You are welcome to your opinion, but you're not going to change my mind on this because I am looking squarely at facts in this situation. Heather says, Pondu dangerous? Girl is only dangerous to a bag of chips. I'm dangerous to a bag of chips. You're so weird, dude. Look at her history of what? Her history of what, Breath Machine Pondu? Kim says, now, bags of chips are set to entice us, not to eat them. They asked for the snack attack. Catch these hands. Hey, Zombius now, how are you? Sometimes guilty of violating potato chips. Girl, me too. Me too. Stitch and Stream says, and the facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, it's just. It's a proven fact that Erica and Brittany did this, and they did it together. And that they lied to Amberlynn to get her to enter into a relationship with Erica. So they could do what? I don't fucking know. So they could come out and be like, hee. We made Amberlynn get into a relationship with my wife, and we were just fucking around. Hee. But what ended up happening was Erica ended up falling for Amber, bought her a fucking $400 Lego set, sent her that framed thing about this is what the moon looked like on the day that we became one. I mean, come on now. You don't like that she's able to manipulate the audience into feeling sorry for her poor decisions? This is all information that came directly from Erica and Brittany, bro. These are things that came directly out of Brittany and Erica's mouth. These are and things that were in the phone call that Brittany released. Zombies now, is this recent? Is what recent? We're talking about the Erica and Brittany thing because this morning on Instagram, Brittany posted this and this. So I talked about this before the video started. So Brittany is still butthurt that her marriage got destroyed, and it's her own fucking fault. Hey, Lizzie, good to see you, dear. No, we just started the video, but we've been arguing. We've been arguing about Brittany, Amber, and Erica, that whole situation. I hold Brent's ignorance sus. Damn right, I will notice $400 debit in my bank account. Well, I don't know if they shared a bank account. They could have had separate bank accounts, Kim. A lot of married couples will have separate bank accounts. There's a long history of Amber's past partners and cycles of abuse. It's all. We're not talking about that, Breath Machine Pondu. You're bringing in something completely different to try to make a different point. It has zero relevance to the situation with Erica and Brittany. It's a fallacy. It's a red herring fallacy is what it is. And you're bringing up things that are completely irrelevant to the situation with Erica and Brittany. Just because Amberlynn has been shitty in past relationships doesn't mean that she's to blame for the situation with Erica and Brittany. She did not know that Erica was married in an actual marriage until like 6 months into it. And she should have ended it then with Erica, but she didn't, which I've said many, many times. So, you're not going to change my mind on this because I'm looking at the facts of the relationships. Right. Erica was the one that ruined her marriage with Brittany. And again, like I said earlier, why do we always blame the other woman? It's the person that's in that marriage that took the wedding vows. They're the ones that fucked up. The other person is single. Alright, we are moving. I am not entertaining any more comments about the Erica and Brittany situation. We are moving on. And we're gonna start over because Lizzie just joined. I love when you call out fallacies.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today is January 22nd and I just wanted to come on here and update you guys because in my last vlog, like I was going through mental health and I still am. I'm trying not to let it like get in the way of my everyday life. Like I really do just want to rot in bed, but I'm not going to allow that. So I did get up, you know, do my daily things and showered, put on a little bit of makeup because I do have quite a few cameos. So I am going to be actress Lynn, but you know, it's not really even acting. Like I'm so appreciative of anyone who is actually like buying my cameos because that's like your hard-earned money and I appreciate it.
That's right. It is our hard-earned money, and you are earning it by talking for a few minutes. Yeah, going through mental health. Yeah, I mentioned earlier going through mental health. What issues?
It so much, so I really want to like give my all, even though like deep within I am not doing the greatest. And last night I cut my hair.
Stitch and stream. Everyone touch grass today, please. I don't want to go outside. Actually, it's like it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit here today. It was 60 degrees today outside earlier. I did go outside earlier to check my mail. So I know Amberlynn probably doesn't go to hair salons because she's probably concerned about being able to fit in the hair salon chair. That's probably why she doesn't go to hair salons to get her hair cut. But it doesn't look bad. Kim, what if I'm allergic to parts of nature, pollen, grass? Girl, I feel ya. I can't breathe 100% of the year. I am always fucking stuffed up.
I have been doing really good with that. I do it every 2 months and
I will say her hair is looking healthier. Shit, Zombies now. Where do you live, in Siberia? Lizzie, are you in Canada right now? Hairstylists hate long hair. Ask for an inch and leave with a bob. Yeah, the Canadians like the goose honk. No, the brows. I'm pretty certain the breakup didn't happen until Sunday the 26th because that was the day that Emily posted some things on Instagram. So this is the 22nd and they were still together at that point. Oh, you silly Canadians. Hey, DV. Good to see ya.
it's honestly drastically helping with my hair. For the longest time, like I didn't cut it and it's so easy, like especially
All these damn Canadians. Girl, right now I would love to be a Canadian at this moment because things are fucked right now in the US. Kim, I used to see these Asian cutters. I would joke they had Ginsu scissors. I always left with 2 inches less than what I asked. Yeah. I know. Where's Aaron? Aaron! We need to send out the lesbian signal, but she's not a lesbian. She's bi. Where's the bi signal? We need to find. I don't know. I'm looking for. I don't know. Maybe Harley Quinn can be the bi signal. We'll send out the call out for Aaron. You want to be in the Canadians? You want to be in the Canadians, Mademoiselle Size. That's kind of kinky. Let's immigrate, girl. I would if I could. Yeah. Yeah, we all just need to move to Canada. Because things are I'm not gonna get political. I haven't made any political videos on my channel yet. But it's fucking insane right now. And it's the buy signal to buy. I love it. Yeah, just run to Aaron's house for us, Lizzie Yard, and knock on the door. So.
When you have long hair, to just trim it yourself. So I took off a few inches.
Amber did not dox Erica. Fucking A. All she said was the person's name was Erica. Do you know how many fucking lesbians are named Erica? It was other people that doxed Erica. For fuck's sake. I don't know why everybody has to make Amberlynn out to be this super villain. She's not some she's not some mastermind. But she did not dox Erica. Somebody else doxed Erica to Salty Crab, I believe is who it was. And then Salty Crab is the one that published that shit. It wasn't Amber. I think even before Amberlynn said her name was Erica. I think even before Amberlynn said her name was Erica, that somebody had contacted Salty Crab and gave Salty Crab the information. I mean, just saying somebody's first name should not give people the right to go digging and dox people. It just, I mean, people shouldn't be doxing people at all. And that's the community's fault. That's not Amber's fault. Prime Minister Lizzie R. It's gonna be Don Jr., then Elon. Fuck. Elon's already basically the president right now. Kim, somebody reached out to Salty Crab. I'm pretty certain about that. Somebody reached out to Salty Crab before this and told them that this is the person that Amberlynn's dating. Now, I don't know if that was before or after Amberlynn said the name Erica, but I want to say it was before she said the name Erica, but I could be wrong on that. I would have to go try to check dates. But Salty Crab was the one that got the information from somebody that knew Erica. And then Salty Crab shared that shit. No, Erica and Amber never met in person. According to Amber, Erica was supposed to come visit and move in on like August 1st, but Erica started getting really cagey and backing away. You think Brittany herself? So yeah, Brittany Brittany reached out to multiple reaction channels at the end of 2023. Hey, it's Chris. Good to see you. So Salty shared it after that. Yeah, Heather, then what is her content? She can't mention anyone without people being freaks about it. Yeah, which is what I think is so ridiculous. I know that we say she should know how the community is, but why do people have to be fucking creeps? I mean, seriously. If I had a girlfriend, yeah, let's be really hypothetical here. If I had a girlfriend and I was like, oh, my girlfriend Sarah, and then people were like, ooh, Sarah, let's go find out who Libby's girlfriend is and share every little piece of information about her, even if she doesn't want to be online in my videos or anything. Nobody has the right to go digging into people's lives if they want to remain private. And unfortunately, Amberlynn isn't given that courtesy. And it's ridiculous. She can't show anybody in her videos. Lizzie, you have a wife? Yeah. I don't even know her real name. So she's definitely not getting doxxed. So it's... and simps like myself. That's funny. Love you. Mwah. But it's like people complain that Amberlynn is boring and all she does is go out with Mama Lynn or go to bingo or do this or whatever because she can't show anybody else. She can't mention anybody's names. She can't show anybody else in her videos. She can't do shit. So if people complain that her content's boring, that's kind of the community's fault because she cannot show or talk about anybody without that person suddenly having every little piece about their life blasted all over Kiwi Farms or on a reaction channel. So no wonder people don't want to be her friends. It's creepy and parasocial, yeah. Amber is still a person and deserves some respect. Yeah, she still deserves a little bit of respect. She's not some A-list celebrity out here. She's not like she's not J-Lo. I just thought of her because I just saw an article about her and Ben Affleck's divorce. It's not like she's J-Lo or something. Hello, Buster Boy. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the internet, especially when it comes to public figures. Yeah, I mean, public figure. She's what, not even a C-list YouTuber, maybe like an F-list or something YouTuber. But she still deserves some privacy. I mean, C. Kim says, as stated, Amber's chronic history of pathological lying, aka wifey, 1 and other perpetual misinformation was Amber's mistake when she should have said, I am not sharing this info. Yeah, she absolutely should just been like, I'm not sharing this information. This is my partner's private information. I'm not sharing it. But you know people would still dig that shit up. Mademoiselle deserves a bigger Valentine's gift for that. A bigger Valentine's gift for what? What did she do? Other than be a wonderful YouTube work wife. So now it has turned into people proving Amber is lying. It is not always right, but it is what was cultivated through Amber's actions. Even if she were a major celebrity, they still deserve privacy. They do. I disagree. Amber does not deserve respect nor has earned it. She should be periodically extended courtesy, but respect means in awe and see the person as an example model. This is not Amber. I just mean respect as in privacy. Respect the privacy. Respect the people in their lives. Excuse me. Um, Mademoiselle sighed. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Um, I know people want to try to prove her wrong, and even though it's like Amber has lied about things in the past, but even whenever she isn't lying about something, people assume that she is, and they try to dig into things that they have no business digging into. So, and Heather says, "So what do you want her to do?" I mean, yeah, I mean, it's even when she isn't lying, people think she is, and then she has to try to prove that she isn't lying. And it's like, where does it stop? Where do people stop digging into things and inserting themselves into her life? I mean, just because Amberlynn didn't want to confirm Emily's fertilizing, people took it upon themselves to dig into that shit and make it public when it's nobody's fucking business. They deserve respect, but she is on socials. We're all on social media. So just because you might happen to be on Instagram, does that give me the right to go dig into your life? Kim says, I deal with clients and I do cultivate a separation of my public interactions versus privacy. If a client asks something private, I simply say I politely decline to answer because I would like to keep it private. Thank you for being gracious for understanding my wish. Yeah. I think Amberlynn, over the years, got so used to sharing more and more and more and then oversharing that when she's tried to go back to not sharing, it hasn't worked out very well because she doesn't want to not answer a question, so she'll lie with the answer. So, whenever she's lied about her partners or her girlfriends, she's she's doing that to try to protect her partner when she should just say, I'm not discussing this. This isn't my information to share. This isn't my business to share. But instead, she tries to lie about it, and then people are like, and then they go try to dig into it, which it really isn't any of their business in the first place. Heather says, but people still dig into it. They hunted down her potential doctor and harassed their office. Yeah, they did. It's ridiculous. So Amberlynn can't share anything without people digging and digging and digging. Um, so uh, so the narc alert did find the doctor's office was harassed. People were calling the doctor's office. Yeah, they they were. Um, I used to be in the narc alerts Discord, and I have a couple of videos on this situation. Somebody was at somebody that was in the narc alerts Discord was at the informational seminar at that office that Amberlynn was at, and they were posting in Discord, "Oh my God, Amberlynn is here." That was at the end of January of 2023. So, the video that the Narc Alert did with kicking geese was in early December. I was there, and they were also doing weight loss surgery. Oh, camera glitch. Yeah, that person was at the clinic because they were interested in weight loss surgery, if that's what you're talking about. And they just happened to be in the same seminar that Amberlynn was in. And then they were sharing that information in Discord. Right, I just gave the timelines. That was at the end of January. The Narc Alert's video was in December. But the Narc Alert found the doctor's office, assumed who it was, and then everybody started contacting that doctor's office. She shared the address and the phone number of that clinic on her website, or on her live stream. So, and they put in information and some other stuff. It was just ridiculous. But so we say that Amberlynn needs to be careful given how the community is. What about reaction channels? Do we need to be careful what we find out and share as well, given that we also know how the community is? So I believe in that live stream, somebody shared that it was hers. So, right, it is public information, but people wouldn't have known who the clinic was and what clinic to look up if the Narc Alert had not shared it. So, it's just irresponsible, is what it is. Okay, we are only a minute into this, and we've been going for an hour.
And it just feels so much better. Also, since switching to Pantene, I have always stood by Pantene. I stopped using it. My hair turned to shit, but my hair has turned to shit for like a multitude of reasons. But now that I'm back to the Pantene game, I noticed my hair improving again. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It's just like a hair journey. So as much as I don't want to, because I'm still like down on the dumps, I'm gonna walk all the way to storage and I'm gonna put my Christmas stuff in there. And I also have this extra fan, so I'm gonna put that in my storage as well. Alrighty, I made it safe and sound. So I'm gonna take everything off my little wagon. I'm gonna set this like over here in the corner.
Alright, I'm putting stuff in the storage shed. Go, Amber, put that stuff away.
Alright. Okay, so I put
Lizzie R. Yes. She wears dresses as shirts. You want shoulders like that? You want shoulders like Amberlynn's shoulders? Oh, the girl who was playing basketball. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Put my Christmas stuff there. I am going to keep this in here because it takes up too much room in my apartment. When I need it, I'll just come get it. There we go.
Okay.
I think Twinkie might have made a little doggo friend, by the way, before I came in here. I took her out, and I think we have a new neighbor because I've never seen that dog before, but it was so sweet. Now I'm going to...
Yeah, you needed to clarify there, Mademoiselle was outside. I thought you meant, you're like, I don't want shoulders like Amberlynn's.
check my mail because I have a couple packages, and I'm echoing, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, 23rd.
Hi guys, so it is January 23rd, so it is the next day, and I did stop filming yesterday. So just a real quick Amazon haul that I got yesterday. I got another perfume because I am trying to do out with the old, in with...
Why? You have... Ooh, cold chill. You have like 8 bottles of perfume back here on this shelf behind you.
The new. As you can see, all my perfume is here, which I will be actually putting it in my closet. I am starting like a spring cleaning, even though it's not spring yet. Just going through all my stuff and just like really cleaning from the top to the bottom. It's enjoyable.
Well, it's nice weather today. Maybe she got some spring cleaning done today, February 2nd. Did the groundhog see a shadow this morning? I haven't looked it up.
For me, it's very therapeutic. And this behind me is looking absolutely hexacana. So I'm going to be taking every single thing off of here.
Hexacana. Eller can have a personal landfill. I know. She has so much perfume, Kim. I don't know why.
Here and just going through it all, dusting it, and then just like completely like redecorating. But anyway, so I don't know how to fully pronounce this, but it's acai something or other. And when I sprayed it...
I don't know. Acai Bay? I don't know. It smells good.
Yesterday, like, oh my god, I was like, damn, that smells so good. It's very florally and fruity, but it's like subtle. It's
florally and fruity. No early spring zombies now. Well, I'm gonna trust the groundhog. Yeah, she doesn't buy the cheap perfume.
Nothing too crazy. And then also because Valentine's Day is coming up, I got these cute little wooden decorative pieces. One says kiss me, XOXO, and be mine. I thought they were super cute.
Huh. I guess if you decorate for every holiday. Just more stuff to store though. It was Marmot's birthday. Nickname for your excised ovarian tumor that we acknowledge every year as my partners and my alien baby. Oh my god, Kim. I'm so sorry that you went through that. But that's an interesting way to commemorate it. Yeah, he didn't see a shadow, so no spring. No spring ever again. No early spring.
And they just...
Did you all hear about PETA wanting to replace Puxatawny Phil with a weather reveal cake and make it a vegan cake? Yeah, PETA wanted to replace the groundhog for Groundhog's Day with a weather reveal cake instead of the groundhog seeing his shadow. We're fine. You have to have a sense of humor. Well, I'm glad that you're okay and that you can have a sense of humor about it. It decided to grow like it was given Miracle Grow fertilizer. Shit. Is that what Zombie is now about the cake? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of PETA, but let's see. PETA wants to replace Puxatawny Phil. And that's ridiculous. He only works one day a year. Yeah. Yeah, you can Google it. There's lots of articles about it. About PETA wanting to replace the groundhog with a weather reveal cake. It's stupid. Didn't they drop him last year?
Just set up like this. So when I rearrange all this, I think I want to keep up this one all year round because it's cute. And
They want to euthanize it? No! They can't euthanize Puxatawny Phil. Poor little groundhog.
it's pink. So a couple updates. I did end up finishing The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden, and I gave it a 3.25 out of 5 stars. I will say I was
3.25.
not expecting the twist. I feel like the twist is a lot better in this one than it was in her first book, which is just The Housemaid. But I feel like The Housemaid was more entertaining, so that's why I gave that one 4 stars out of 5. And now I'm actually about halfway through Ward D by Frida McFadden. I'm kind of in like a Frida McFadden era of my life, so I want to read a few of her books because so many people recommend them, and I've never read any of her books, and so far I'm enjoying them. So another thing I want to update on is I finally have memberships. I actually did it today, so the memberships can change in the future, but for right now we're doing Stream Queens again, and I'm going to be going live once a week every Tuesday. It'll literally just be a membership live for me and my members, so definitely join so we can have that 2-hour
Yes, only for Amberlynn and her members, and nobody else.
live stream, and it's going to be super fun, and we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It's genuinely just going to be a good time. So a second thing is, I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about this because it is such like a heavy topic in the community, but I have been struggling really hard with my mental health, and I have been vocalizing that, so I figured why not also mention this. But I do have a scheduled consultation with a therapist.
Consultation. 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 I know, Scythe. What did the groundhog do? She has turned duck lipping into an automatic tick habit. It drives me crazy. Oh, that.
It is someone who specializes in BPD and CTPSD, which I have both of those things. So the consultation isn't for a while, so that's why I was like, I don't even know if I want to mention this, but I do want to let you guys know that like the ball is rolling and things are happening with that because I really do need to see someone.
I hope this therapist, she had that consultation, or excuse me, the consultation, I believe on the 31st, so a few days ago. I hope it went well. I mean, finding a therapist that works for you can be difficult, but Amber does Amber does go through therapists pretty quickly, I think, before seeing if they are actually going to work for her. So hopefully this therapist will be one that works well for her. How long has this consult been coming? It's been coming a while. She's been talking about it for a few weeks. She was supposed to get with a nutritionist as well. But I don't think we've heard anything more about that either. I would recommend a dietitian instead of a nutritionist, but Mademoiselle Sai, it took me 3 months to find mine, and she was not good. Yeah, I mean, it can take time to get an appointment to meet with them initially, but I mean, people think it's really easy to get into therapy, and yeah, sure. You can like find a therapist on like BetterHelp or something. You can get one of those. But they may not work very well with you. They may not be what you need. Um like I know whenever B Caruso was looking for a therapist a couple of years ago, several years ago at this point, she was talking about her binge eating problems and like some other issues. And like what the therapist like recommended was like ED type behavior. And B was like, I don't think this therapist is going to work for me. And she found a different one. So people think that it's so easy to find a therapist, but finding one that works with you and specializes in what you need can take a couple of tries. Yeah, she needs a dietitian specializing in ED types. Yeah. Um, my dietitian actually specializes in EDs as well, which is why she's super careful to not trigger me into having one. um, isn't BetterHelp more like life coaches or something like that? I don't know. I've never used it. I think they have psychologists and psychiatrists, whatever, as well. I know Headspace. I have a coach through Headspace right now. That may be ending because my insurance is going to change. But I have a coach through Headspace, and I could also um I could also get a psychiatrist or psychologist through there as well. Yeah. Like, I know we give Amber a lot of shit for it because usually Amberlynn will quit a therapist when they like maybe start having her reflect and look at look at her life and question things and aren't just like, "Oh, yes, you're so persecuted," but we really don't know what's going on in those sessions because just like with just like with a dietitian or whomever, it's all about your self-reporting. So your therapist can only help you if you're being honest with them. And I think that is a lot of um, the problems that Amberlynn has had is she isn't fully transparent and honest with her therapist. So it's hard for them to help her if she's not being honest. I would prefer if she be mandated to go in to see the psych for at least 6 months to see her full body language. Um, BetterHelp has had a lot of issues and they don't vet their employees well based on what you've read. Yeah. Yeah, seeing shoulders up, but yeah, it's. So the problem with that, Kim, would be Amberlynn doesn't have a car. She can't drive. So having an in person therapist would be more difficult for Amberlynn, would be just getting to that appointment. But then finding one local, at least with the telehealth stuff for mental health, at least you're able to find someone that might be a few hours away from you, might be in a different city that's other than where you live. So that would be one of the benefits also. She could get an Uber XL, yeah. Um, she could do Uber, yes, but then you know, there's no guarantee that there's one local that would work for her or specialize in what she needs. So again, doing it online opens up your options a lot more, to have somebody that can actually help you and specialize in what you need and have openings. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of insurance plan Amberlynn has to know if insurance would cover it. I don't know.
I am just not doing the greatest. And it's not really like my BPD in this moment. It's definitely just like anxiety and just like a lot of like external things that are happening. And I just feel like I'm shutting down mentally and I'm trying really hard not to let that happen. And that's why like I'm still vlogging. Like normally, like feeling like this would have sent me down like a space where I genuinely don't even know if I would have been able to get out of it. I wouldn't have been filming, I wouldn't have been productive at all, but I'm still like trying to be productive and trying to have like a positive outlook in life. But right now it's hard, like for the lack of a better term, and no pun intended, it just feels really, really heavy. I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders and it's scaring me. I have felt like this a few times in the past and I have been able to get out of it. So I'm hoping that obviously this time is the same as well.
Okay, so we're up to the 24th now. I'm not making excuses for her to travel. Uber XL is perfectly fine. She could take an Uber, but I'm just saying that there's more factors to consider than just transportation.
Hello, hello. So it is the next day. It is
Tons of people do therapy online that are able to drive and go places. So it's perfectly fine for Amberlynn to also do online therapy. I think a lot of those medical service transportation are only for specific things, and also those. So I have a friend that lives in North Carolina that relies on those sometimes, and uh, half the time they aren't on time, because she uses them to go to therapy appointments once a month or so, and half the time they're late, and she almost misses the appointment, and it's just such a hassle. Hello, Tayden. Quick question. In the US, would you have to pay out of pocket for psychology appointments, mental health therapy? Um, it depends, Tayden. It would depend on if your insurance plan covers it. Um, you would typically, if you have insurance that covers it, then you would have to, and so again, it depends on your insurance plan, but you could do a copay or you could do co-insurance. There's two different ways that this works. So you could, if you have insurance that will cover it, then you might have to pay like a $25 visit. But then you may also be limited to if they're in network for your insurance plan, because we have different networks for insurance providers. If they're not in network, then it's going to be more expensive. If they are in network, it'll be a little bit cheaper. But it really just depends on your insurance plan. And Amberlynn would have to have an insurance plan kind of through the marketplace. And a lot of those plans really aren't very good. So I don't know how much or who hers would cover. Yes, Tayden. In the US, we have private insurance. Um, we we have to have private insurance that covers these things. We don't have government national health insurance. You use them. Hello, just looking for the truth. I used them before I had a car and they suck, but to call it a hassle to take care of your health and mental health is giving her an out. She also doesn't she always have her mom driving her everywhere. Right. So again, it's just another it's it's just another step when she can easily do it online. I don't know why her doing it online is such a huge freaking issue. Um, Plus, I mean, she would have to her mom works, so if her appointment is like at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, her mom can't just take off work to take her to the appointment. Yeah, she could do an Uber. She could get a ride to the appointment. But if she doesn't have to, why? When she can do an appointment perfectly fine online. I was agreeing with you. It didn't sound like it. Thank you. Just looking for truth. States can have financially distressed person covering plans to funded programs. Yeah, okay. You're talking about insurance stuff. Yeah, it's just healthcare in America is expensive, and not all insurance plans will cover mental health. A lot more of them are covering it now, but it also depends what your plan is through, right? So I work for a company, and we have, well, I don't know how good our insurance is. Um, then, oh, sorry, I was um, reading the chat there. So a lot of people um, a lot of people that need these types of services can't afford it because either their insurance doesn't cover it or it's still too expensive even with insurance. Because so it really depends what your insurance plan is. But so it's I don't know if I can't confirm if people with BPD are so usually in person doesn't mean always, right? I mean, yeah, I mean she could go directly to an insurance company, but it's going to be more expensive. I feel you, Mademoiselle Size. My mentals too. All right, let's get going on this. We're almost an hour and a half in.
It's January 24th. So many numbers, so many dates. I'm actually just in the middle of doing some of my cleaning slash productive rounds. It's definitely making me feel better. I'm telling you, my mental health is shit. And every single day I expect to wake up and feel better, but it's not happening. Being productive does send off some endorphins for me, so it does help. But like, I just feel this sense of just straight up depression, and there's just a lot going on, and I don't want to keep yapping about it. I kind of just want to move on from that. Like when it comes to like talking about it in my videos, of course I'll take care of it privately because it's not good to just like completely ignore your mental health. But anyways, I wanted to update you guys on the puzzle I
No, that's you shouldn't just ignore it, right?
started and the Lego I started. So the Lego I'm doing is literally wasabi.
Oh, doing the tuxedo kitty.
Isn't it adorable? And this is how much I have.
Oh, oh.
Welcome to a Gateway Fiber home in a Gateway Fiber neighborhood with super fast speed.
Have completed. We have the little feet done. We're starting on the body. It does not look like a cat at all, especially when it's like facing this way. And then this is the puzzle that I'm working on. And that is how much has been completed. I've only worked on it like.
Are you missing some edge pieces? It looks like she's missing some pieces, maybe. One piece. There's a lot of foreshadowing. I don't know, just looking for truth. I mean, if she's doing a vlog about her day and she's not having a very good day, I mean, she's going to mention that she's not having a very good day. And why. There's a lot going on, which to me is a foreshadowing that things were on distress with Tommy and the Fed account. Yeah, she stopped her medication well before moving to Oklahoma, but she moved to Oklahoma um, to be close to her mom. There wasn't anything left for her in Kentucky. Um, and she should have gotten into therapy much, much sooner. I don't know, Kim. I don't know what was. I mean, the 24th, there were a lot of rumblings and things. Um, so I think people were starting to dig a little more on things with Tommy. So
Like twice It is a lot harder than I was expecting it to be, but I still enjoy it. I'm LOLing that you guys can actually see my face right now, but I'm sure you guys remember that for my birthday video, I said that my mom gave me something super sentimental and I was going to share it with you guys. So I wanted to do that right now. I grew up in and out of foster care. I have 3 brothers. 2 of them were put in closed adoption. One of them, it happened almost right when he was born. And the other one I lived with for a while. I actually saved his life when he was a baby. He was my everything. My grandma Judy was also my everything. Obviously, so was my brothers James and Tony. So one of the hardest things I've ever had to experience was Jonathan being put up for adoption and my grandma Judy passing away. And it's almost as if I forgot what they looked like because all of that happened when I was very young. I was 11 when Jonathan was put up for adoption, and I was 13 when my grandma passed away. And I didn't know this, but my mom had a photo album from the time that I was actually in foster care. And this actually shows my brothers, my dad, my grandma Judy, me during some visitations. And I wanted to share them with you guys. This is James when he was a baby. And since then, James is now Austin. And when he turned 18, he found me and my mom. So again, here's James. Here's James and my dad. This was just like this little room that we got to have like visitation in. And this was before James got put up for closed adoption. And once he was put up for closed adoption, obviously we were not allowed to see him anymore. So again, my dad and James. So this is when I ultimately started bawling my eyes out. This is Jonathan. This is literally the other half of my heart, a very, very big half of my heart. I'm gonna start crying. He was everything. He was everything to me. And there he is again. And that's me in the back right there. And then here is me, my brother Tony.
Aww. Which brother?
And that's me in the back right there. And then here is me, my brother Tony. And there's Jonathan again. And this is one of the last times that I got to see him. I had no idea that that was actually the case because I did not know that he was going up for adoption until it actually happened. And it literally broke my soul. Here's my dad and James again. Here's my dad, Jonathan, Tony, and me. So me and Tony were not put up for adoption, A, because we were so much older and people don't really want to adopt older kids. It's a lot easier for babies to be adopted. And another big reason is my mom just didn't think she was a suitable enough parent to raise 2 other children. And this is when I literally bawled my eyes out. This is my grandma Judy and James here. And then here's another one of my grandma Judy and James. And you can just tell, like I can tell because I remember her. Right here, she's so happy, and I could tell that she's smiling, and it's just really sweet. More of James and my dad. I'm sorry about the glare, but there's no other way for me to do this. It's more of James.
I think she had 3 brothers, Lizzie. Lizzie R.
My dad, Jonathan, and here is my social worker, and then the lady that is supposed to like be there for our visitation because we were watched and there was notes being taken and all of that. Here's more of James. So this is actually in the trailer where a lot of bad things happened. A lot of bad things. So this is my brother Tony sitting in the living room, and here I am, and it's like looking back at all of this just brings up so much memories. This door was open literally 24/7. So this was actually the curtain in the living room because that's the only place where we had room for the crib. So Jonathan's crib used to be right here, and this is actually where the curtain on the string wrapped around his neck, and I saved his life. Back here is the kitchen, and then behind me is like a hallway that goes down to like the bathroom, my parents' room, and other places like that. But like, this is crazy. It was genuinely so crazy. There I am, and I was a good kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one thing that I had going for me, is even through it all, I was a really good kid. There's James, there's Jonathan again, and there's my grandma and James again. And I do call him James in these pictures. Austin does not mind because his parents actually kept the name James. So his middle name is James. And I just thought that was super cool that his parents did that. And then here's more of him. And then the last photo is Jonathan again. Again, we were just like sitting in this small little visitation room, and that was one of the last times I saw him. So it's like having this genuinely meant the absolute world to me, and I bawled my eyes out. You guys genuinely have no idea. Like, to have that like in my presence, and for my mom to like pass that down to me, like, just meant the world to me. But I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and honestly, I'm sorry I've been kind of like Debbie Downer, down in the dumps. I'm actually going to be hanging out with my mom tomorrow, and I think that's going to make me feel genuinely a lot better. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog or not. I've been vlogging every single day and I don't think I've stopped since sometime in November, but it's been like a nice outlet for me, whether I'm sad, happy, it doesn't even matter. I enjoy sharing my life with you guys, or some of the pieces that I choose to share. But anyways, I am gonna end this vlog and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
This is truly my
Yeah, yeah, I didn't have anything to say while she was going through the photos. Um, yeah, no, that's very nice that she has those pictures that she can look back on and see her brothers and her dad. I guess as well, because she and her dad don't really have a relationship from what I recall. She hasn't really talked to him in the last couple of years. Um, but no, that's sweet that she has those photos that she can look back on and kind of remember during like visitations or whatever with her brothers. So, yeah, craziness. Yeah, one of them was born in December, and the other two were close to December. But yeah, so I think one of her brothers, she doesn't know where he is, but the other two she does, I believe. Unless James, the youngest one, Austin, reached out recently, and he was the last one they didn't have contact with. I don't remember. But I want to say there's one brother that they don't know where he is, but that may have changed in the last year. I just spit on myself. Yeah, I think he's... Excuse me. Did she just say he was 18? That James was 18, I think. Or he reached out when he was 18. One or the other. But yeah, so... But that's nice that she has those pictures that she can look back on at least and kind of have some memories there. Oh, goodness. An hour and a half. Not too bad. A lot of tangents in there. But, yeah, I'm a little tired. I have stuff I need to finish. But we are looking at a Tuesday stream for Amberlynn, because she should be uploading on Tuesday if she sticks to her schedule. And she's also going to be doing her member live stream that day. But thank you, Kim. You must go for now. May the lace rain for you. Well, we'll see. I don't know. But I hope you have a good night, Kim. But yeah, I don't think there shouldn't be a stream tomorrow night because I have D&D tomorrow night. So unless something crazy happens tomorrow, there won't be any stream tomorrow because I'm busy. I need to actually work tonight, but I'm not going to have time to, I don't think. But anyway, enough of my bitching. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you all for being here. I would try to go back and read y'all's names, but I know I'll miss people, so. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being an active, engaging chat. Even if we don't agree, hey, you're all entitled to your own opinions. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. Have a good Monday. I hope your week starts out well. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, be safe and take care.